Shalom, saya Reno Bungarang, berumur 15 tahun, berasal dari kelas 10-1. Pada saat ini akan membawakan talent show saya, yaitu storytelling. Di mana pada kali ini saya akan membawakan sebuah cerita mengenai Daniel yang saya berikan judul Daniel in the Lion's Den. In a land far away, in the kingdom of Babylon, there was a man named Daniel. Daniel was known for his unwavering faithfulness towards God. Even King Darius himself appointed Daniel to be one of his highest official in the kingdom. But not everyone liked Daniel though. There was a group of certain officials that doesn't like Daniel. They knew Daniel always prayed to God 3 times a day, and with that knowledge, they devised an evil plan. They go to the king and they said, "King Darius, isn't it a great idea if we make a new law that stated no one is allowed to pray to their own God or humans, except only for you, king? But people who disobey this law will be punished and be thrown in the lion's den." King Darius, that doesn't know about their true intention, agreed to this law. He signed the decree and agreed to make this law happen. Daniel, that know about this law, he know what the consequences are, but still he is not afraid. He went to his room, he opened the windows towards Jerusalem, and he prayed there, just like as he always do. The officials were waiting for this moment. They went to Daniel's room and bring him to King Darius. And they said to the king about Daniel that he disobeyed this law and he should be punished according to the decree. King Darius, that like Daniel, was troubled about this. He doesn't want to harm Daniel, for he liked Daniel so much. But even though about that, King Darius still agreed and still follow this law. He had no choice but to order Daniel to be thrown in the lion's den. As Daniel was lowered into the lion dens, King Darius called upon Allah to him and said, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." The den was sealed with a stone, and the king's seal was placed onto it. That night, the king could not eat or sleep, for he is only wondering about Daniel's safety. At the first light of dawn, he hurried to the lion's den. With a trembling voice, he shouted, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, has saved you?" With his own relief, Daniel answered, "Yes, my king. I have lived upon the night. My God sent his angels, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight." King Darius, that heard this, was overjoyed. He ordered his men to lift Daniel up out of the den. When Daniel was brought out, then King Darius ordered his men to throw the officials that accused of Daniel to be thrown in the lion's den. Before even they reached to the bottom, the lions overpowered them all. King Darius then issued a new law that stated that everyone in the kingdom should and have to fear and reverence the God of Daniel, the God that is the true divine. And so, Daniel continued to prosper in the kingdom. His faith in God is unshaken, and his life is a testament to us, to the power of the trusting divine. The story of Daniel in the lion's den teaches us about faith, courage, and trust in God. Even when faced with danger and the threat of death, Daniel remained steadfast in his belief. His unwavering faith saved him from the lions, proving that with faith, everything is possible. Itu saja dari diri saya sendiri. Terima kasih bagi kalian semua yang sudah nonton dari awal sampai akhir, dan minta maaf jika ada kekurangan. Terima kasih.